99 that Jesus is Yahweh who sits on high, who is exalted and existed as Yahweh before all of creation.
If X is the true God, X is the true God if and only if it has the highest authority. Agree or disagree?
Can you stop using letters and just,
No, that's the argument, sir. For any X, if X is truly God, X must have the highest authority. Do you agree?
If X is truly, in what respect?
In every respect, truly God.
See, again, no. So again, you're conflating theology proper with economy. Let me just break down what this is. Theology proper is intra the Trinity.
Give me a second, real quick. I'm gonna pause the time because this isn't answering the question. So go ahead, Avery.
This is my response to what he's asking.
The question was, X is the true God if and only if it has the highest authority, or can X be truly God and not have the highest authority?
So, as I was saying, he's conflating theology proper with economy. So I'm just highlighting what he's conflating. So he's going to have to deal with the
question. Theology. Yeah, the question wasn't answered. We'll move on.
99.
Yeah, there's a reason why he cannot answer that one, because by answering that, it is trapping him into a problematic situation, right? Then Jesus is definitely not God. Basically, that's it where it leads to, because Jesus is not the highest authority. So that's why he can see where it leads to, and he cannot answer that. So feel free, any Christian, what do you say about that? It is interesting that I know some Christians say that when Jesus is given certain authority by the Father or by God, hence Jesus is divine. Some Christians use that line of argument. See, when Jesus do this, right, and when Jesus do that, when, to me, prophets do miracle with the permission of God, doesn't make that prophet God, right? Because it's not his own authority or how to say, ability to do those things. It is by the permission of God. So when Jesus do miraculous things, it is a prophet that is given those ability, etc., right? What you want to call that, to do those things as a sign for the people to recognize this is indeed prophet of God. So it doesn't elevate the prophet into God just because the prophet is given, certain ability, certain signs, certain miracle. Yeah, but going back to this one, what do you think? What would you answer? Would you answer that God is only God? X, God is only God when God is of the highest authority. Do you agree with that or not? And then how do you see Jesus in that context? Feel free to comment. Thank you for watching. See you next time.